Hi, this is Mark. Textbook entry on the pound CAD this morning, and Murphy's Law, there's news out in 7 minutes time. This was a pullback to 61.8 fib, trend line 55 EMA, previous support and resistance in an uptrend, and therefore that was the sweet spot awaited 3 days for. On an hourly overnight, you could see how price was just spinning here, and I thought it was going to keep doing the same, waiting for this news. Anyway, the trade has fired. I have at the moment a 44 pips stop, and it's done about 44 pips in total. Under normal circumstances, I would just move my stop to here, but in view of the news, unfortunately, I need to move it to here because it's the important news coming out is flash manufacturing PMI, and more importantly for the UK flash services PMI. So we're going to wait for the news and see what happens next. Okay, the news is supposed to be out now. It's now flashing up as pending. The issue now is the big boys and the banks with their better terminals will already know the news. So by the time Forex Factory gets its act together, the move will probably already have happened. Let's see if anything's happened with the price. Yes, the price is pulling back for now. So presumably the news is not great. But this is the issue if you're trading as a retail trader. If you're not getting the news the same time as the banks. And let's see what this is doing on a 15-minute chart. Yeah, there was a slight gap as well, as you can see here. Gaps usually fill, but 10 pip gap at news. Okay, so now we, later than everybody else, we get the news. It's still positive because it's still above the all-important 50, but worse than expected for the pound on flash services and worse on flash manufacturing is not good for the British pound, and it will probably kill this trade, but we'll have to see what happens next. So we came down, we retested the 15-minute 55 EMA and almost took me out. We're still in this trade. We'll just have to see how this pans out for the rest of the day. Catch you later. Okay, it's a few hours later now. It's done 80 pips as the pound CAD today, and the average over the last 30 days is 100 and the last few days is around 90. So we're kind of getting there. I have now move my stop a little higher, so I move my stop below the recent 4-hour close, but because it's stuck where it is and I need to go out, I'm going to take half of the profit now, and then I'm going to leave the balance to run, hopefully for a much bigger gain, which would take usually a few days. So I'm going to go do that now. If you need to close half of a trade, make sure you haven't got one-click trading on, right click, go to close, and then I'm going to take off half of this, so I'm going to take off 50%, and that means I've locked in some profit. I have some more profit locked in here, and if we do start to break higher, then I will start to follow it up with the stop. This is now 11:15 UK time Friday morning, so 26 hours after we got into this trade. It is currently plus 100 pips more or less. I have just taken off another 0.25% of this trade, so I'm now taking 75% profit, and I'm going to leave the balance to run. There is Canadian news in a few hours time, which is core retail sales and retail sales. So if that is bad, then there is a chance that this could shoot up. It so far has only done 33 pips and the average is 105, so we could get a spike up to this level. I will watch it through the news. If it comes down and takes me out, I have still made on the balance 50 odd pips. So well over a 2-to-1 reward to risk from a pre-planned trade around news, and now managing it around news yet again. Hope that helps. Catch you later.